Welcome back to Hannity. So the city of Chicago is seeing yet another spike in violence over the weekend. 49 people were shot, 8 of those victims killed. So where is President Obama? Now, he has no problems commenting on cases like the Texas Muslim teen who was arrested for bringing a homemade clock to school, but he is utterly silent when it comes to out-of-control inner-city violence every time. Joining us now with reaction, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clarke. You know, Sheriff, when the whole Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case was going on, the president commented my son would look like Trayvon. I kept scrolling at the bottom of the screen, names that nobody ever heard of, victims, including children in Chicago that we never hear about. 49 people shot this weekend, 8 died, not a peep out of the president, his own hometown. Why?
Sean, those numbers are staggering. If you think about it, you know, violence now in the city of Chicago is an epidemic. If 8 people died and 46 were injured, when a tornado were to sweep through Chicago, a state of emergency would be declared, resources would be brought in, probably the National Guard called out. But in this instance, all we get from Rahm Emanuel, the mayor, who is a Obama protege, we get a shoulder shrug, we get the head in the sand from the superintendent of the Chicago Police Department. He's been nothing more than a mouthpiece for Michael Bloomberg's assault on the Second Amendment. And from the President of the United States, the same. What it proves to me, I think this is Exhibit A, Sean, in the case that to these individuals, black lives do not matter.
Boy, that's a powerful statement. Add to that now, police, you know, post Michael Brown and Darren Wilson and post Baltimore, they're afraid. They don't want to do their job. Is that contributing to the dramatic spike in a lot of big cities?
It has a lot to do with it. There's a lot going on, and not only in Chicago, but we see it in Baltimore. We see it in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my hometown. It's a combination of things. One of the things that has gone on, that it's a new dimension, it's this assault on the American police officer, this war on police. Police are less assertive right now. What needs to happen in Chicago, Milwaukee, New York, is the political class, Rahm Emanuel in Chicago, the mayor of Milwaukee, de Blasio in New York, they need to make it clear to the public that they are going to properly resource the police department, and they're going to stand behind these officers.
They're not gonna.
And
they're not going to do that,
and
though.
Demand more assertive policing. I know, but I'm just telling you what would turn this around, because the good law-abiding people of Chicago are suffering. Look, there aren't too many guns on the streets of the city of Chicago. There are too many felons, career criminals that are armed. The law-abiding people are not.
Yeah, Sheriff, it's sad. I'm glad you're speaking out. Thank you for being with us.